as they all lean over here towards B. Gonna have a heaven jump up to deal with, but they're already past it. Sim with the spot, sees multiple players spilling in towards the cave, and now NAVI start to give chase. That bomb only just getting planted. And so NAVI right here, ready to retake. Before that bomb's even down, a Slacks double kill, 2 in the dirt. He's hunting down Ema over at ramp as well, and they get out. They get to assemble this post plant here. Both players ramp side. It's tapped, but there's the peaks. Lake knocks him down. Him and Slacks with that pistol on their back for M80.
Wonderful Deagle. In a difficult position to flash. They have something here. There's one. Good double tag. Swisher put low. Wonderful. Burning alive, but still here. Not for long. Lake comes in to sweep him aside. And so any danger avoided. Does M80 take the pistol and the conversion?
Promising start for Lake. Back-to-back triple kills in these first 2 rounds. And I mean, that one, you were right, and the Wonderful had done a lot, you know, a tag down range. Double tag onto, I think it was Swisher, and the kill. But Lake chasing an ace, gets all 5 up against the pistols. He's 8-0 to start this off. And this guy is swimming in cash.
So they get to take some space with this one. Break.
Nade for Wonderful, used very early, and no one spotted on the back of it. Lake takes his timing. They clear Ema out in the red room. And now Lake just comes barreling through with support from Hext, putting pressure on these B players. Mikaze picked up in the downtime. Wonderful out on an island here. Gets away with a lot of damage again, and 2 kills to keep this kind of interesting for NAVI. They're just so far removed. As they begin this rotate, they find Swisher quickly, rounds on.
Perfect.
And they will get past him.
Ooh.
Lake out in the red room. Bit seems aware of this idea. Spotted him here earlier on. It's a trade out of Alexi and left in this 1v1.
Both low though. Alexi has a nade, but probably going to keep gun out in this round. And how can you nade this position? Slacks perhaps has to call the bluff. Will Alexi stick this bomb? It's an open plant, unorthodox one. And Alexi just trying to find this quick kill, but it's not given away. Tap, Slacks, goes for a jiggle, got a full swing, and will win the round for M80. Last place Alexi expected.
Yeah.
I love that setup there for M80, just every step of it with the perfect reaction when the donut regress comes in. Again, this AU till that makes NAVI pull back from middle, but it's actually just a B contact.
Hext with the spot, now giving chase.
Can't
He'll
leave.
play into this a little bit later. He needs his teammates in B to not fall early. So he's got to be quiet on the approach. Awkward there for Slacks, caught out in no man's land with nades pulled, and the same fate for Swisher. Hext creeping through,
Maybe.
gonna have a free kill perhaps. Wonderful, just went to check for this. Hex gets past him. They're on the defuse now, but there isn't a kit in place, so Hex does have time. That's a collateral.
No.
Kills neither. Nade comes in. Defuse denied. Hex with the 1v3.
Oh, what
He
can
has
you
had
do?
some fantastic clutches here on the run in the lower bracket. Hex adds another to the tally. That is beautiful.
That's a tilter for NAVI. We know this team tilts. That is a tilter. Wonderful, even checked his back. And then he hits a collat orb shot, nades him off the bomb, re-peaks before they can even think about it. And lining up a BX-Egg, but NAVI have just come here and stacked.
I mean, also, this map for NAVI has been one of their, like, haunting maps where they've had a series of, like, weird L's to teams that you think NAVI should be able to fairly comfortably beat. The most recent one I'm thinking too is that game versus TNL.
Yeah.
You remember from Bounty, this was the map that TNL took off of them in overtime. A lot of reps in. Not afraid to get weird with it. and with some very aggressive pieces. Still, this round's getting a bit weird and wonderful.
Yeah.
Slacks and Sin, it's gonna have to be the German contingent to save them, but they're worlds apart.
Oh, there's no better gun, so stick with the AWP. Doesn't want to play back 10, and here we go. Got the upgrade now. 20 seconds. Ema at long. He is committed. If he gets caught in this fight, oh. Slack's mollying him out long, but Ema's just going to push through. Will he deny this plant in time? No. Bomb makes it down, but Ema wins the round. Man, if Slacks takes that fight, he wins it straight up. Surely. Ema one shot. NAVI retaking middle. Lake needs a quick shot here, and he's going to get it. Still in trouble. Wonderful could molly him out, so there it goes. Lake forced to smoke it. Can Wonderful wallbang with the AWP, maybe. Lake fighting through. Trying to just keep the pressure on while Hex just abandons him and runs towards B, looking for a weakened site. Ema climbing up, they have no idea. His timing is so good.
That's a free kill on the backstab. Bomb eludes M80. They decide to battle for this long control. What? Slacks
Bomb
hits the transfer. Bomb dropped back over at Cave, and that's where Ema was last spotted. He's going to catch them again with backs turned. Have they pieced it together in time? They get the spot, and there's Slacks to round it out with a fourth.
Dude, it just feels like a great day for M80 where they've come in confident, they've come in warmed up, they're all feeling good, they've slept great, and NAVI starting to tilt. Is there a hero? Is it Ema? Finds his opener. Makazi in middle has something as well. And NAVI come in swinging. Taking space away and a two-man advantage with it.
Five on three. No excuse to give this one away, NAVI.
Oh, dear.
Good util to make Bit uncomfortable. You're telling yourself you still have every reason to win this round. Ema also caught. Alexi flung further forward, trying to battle this back, but he's mopped up after one. The route for a B plot has just opened up.
They're leaving, or they should. Hex goes in. Sin's big flanking. This is a crazy move for Sin.
I mean, look, at this point, if you're M80, you feel like everything you've done in this game has worked. You don't feel like you can set a foot wrong, and so they think, screw it, let's keep being wild, let's keep being weird. Let's lend Sin some time and put some faith in him on a big wraparound.
It might just work. Wonderful just checked and he missed the timing, so Sin, element of surprise and no kit. He gets him off the sight. Wonderful, long scope. They've read it. Sin won't hit that shot, but Wonderful is one from death. Hex might just play on his first timing as he takes another clutch here for M80. Confident calling.
I'm thinking Melbourne in the game that could have sent them into the playoffs. They fell to Liquid here, right? Cologne very, very recently, the final map in that semi. Admittedly, that one's versus Spirit, so it's a bit of a, a different weighting and a higher caliber team to the other two losses. But this just keeps up all the way through their year. EPL losing to the Mongols 2-0. It was the last map there. Bounty right at the start of the year. They lost Ancient in a close overtime to Team Spirit, who would go on to win the event. In every game of consequence, Ancient creeps up as a deciding factor for NAVI, and it always comes up short.
Oh, this one's not looking any different, is it? Another huge upset online in the opening map for M80. Building. In round number 9, NAVI just feeling like they have to go for it. They have to look for anything they can, but the kills aren't being given away. Slacks picks another one out of the picture, and Makazi, kill or not, this round is done. He knows it. M80, 8-1 up. NAVI looking for scraps, and you know Hex is just running for that kill. Even though they don't have money to lose, they know they can take NAVI with them. It feels like his team are going to get punished now as they walk into main with no realization. Ema's good for one
here. Clear it.
What? They're clearing it? Why are they clearing that? NAVI can't catch a break. Kazi So many losses. He's put up great games, but even here on Ancient, he joins his team in the graveyard. 5v3 save. They're locked out.
Absolutely dominating. Maybe something like this just slides under the radar and Hexter's a little more quiet, a little more withdrawn, but no, you know that Hexter's a big personality. You know he likes to be loud, and with that likely comes a flow of info. Even this hunt at the end. Knocking out one extra gun from the ranks of NAVI.
Full A execute. They've been like feigning this a couple of times, but NAVI, every time they rotate out of middle, they see nothing A. Will this be similar? Mikaze stays middle this time, thinking it is a bit of a ruse. A execute. Laid up. Bit in the bomb site. Gonna try and smoke his exit to try and fight here for this, but Hex just running and gunning, gets that beautiful entry. Look at him go! This guy's unstoppable right now at 15 and 5. Ema has to try and save them. He's been the only guy. Alexi follows up as well. 2v3 flipped on its head. Alexi spamming out Hex, leaves Swisher. Cold and quiet game in the clutch.
It hasn't really been required thus far. The 2 and 8 hasn't mattered on Swisher. But this would be a nail in the coffin if he can pull this clutch up. It's done. Time ticking away. NAVI threw caution to the wind in this 3-on-5. They scrapped with M80, kind of tried to play on their terms.
These are scraps here for NAVI. Ain't no mistake about it. Looking for a 3-round half. Take that jump up heaven again. Ema still defends for 1. Before he falls. Nice angle from Mikaze in front of the donut. Wins his, and Slacks has no trade. NAVI are down the ramp, and they spot that cheeky smoke play. So right at the end of the half, NAVI waking up and doing something.
Hang on.
Dude,
last time they were in this position, they ended up losing the round, so
no.
Nothing comes for free here for NAVI.
No.
Hex dealt with, and that is a lot of the pressure removed. It's only Sin who's low on health, and they know where he is. 1v3 for Sin. And already NAVI begin rotating away. He's trying to feign them out with the footsteps, but Mikaze on the line in mid confirms that Sin is not yet left. Orp now on this line, and there should be no winning this for Sin. Surely dead at the first turn of this peak. There's Wonderful to close it out. 3 is all NAVI get on this CT side. Slow to get going. Meanwhile, M80 showing up in great form.
Better late than never, I say, but are M80 just first half merchants? Or first map merchants? They were against Vitality. Ema entry on the B site as Lake walks down ramp, and now NAVI come in with a blistering pace. Double kill from Ema. Swisher, quiet game. And now it will begin to matter if NAVI do wake up. That's 3 from Ema. Hex has to save. And so we've got a game.
Stat pad for Hex.
Yeah, do it.
No.
Because it's going to be a lot of fun to watch on this T side, right? They've put some sprinkling of utility behind it as well, so M80 are believing in their upset potential. Pop through the mid-smoke, you hear that flash, you turn back round, and you put that AK to use. Lake gets a double. If NAVI rushed beyond...
Oh my god! Okay, this is really nerve-wracking now for NAVI, isn't it? Sim with the aggression on this MP9, here's them kind of falling away at the doors.
Oh, he wants to.
Swinging out now, a little too late. Gets the spot on 3 players, but with so much time left, it doesn't even tell you a hell of a lot. Flags holding the fallback, needs this.
It's ugly.
Only gonna manage 1. And now it is a big question mark where NAVI are going. Their T-spawn with a minute left.
Swisher, 2 and 12. It really does start to matter in rounds like these. He needs to hold his own. He needs to at least get 1 here in middle. But no armor D, just overwhelmed. Mid-round from NAVI looking really solid as Alexi closes it out. Just moving around the map. Court trying to pull back. It's awkward. Got 3 players really carrying the load here for M80. Is that enough when we get deep into a game? Because Ema, slowly but surely, been chugging along on this T side. He's ripe for the taking.
It could be Mikaze, battle of 2 aggressive pieces. Slack's here to back him up, though, and that makes him a safe pair of hands, a safe bet over in middle. Here's the B hit for NAVI. Swisher caught with util. The really rough game continues. Doesn't want to get to the end of this and feel like he's the reason M80 couldn't close. 2 versus 3 in the retake now, but it is 2 of these heavy hitters left up for M80.
Oh no. And the 3-2-1 swing comes in as they swap guns, so NAVI hit that perfect timing to close it out in a 1v1 clutch from Wonderful. And the difference that those could have made. Now NAVI feel like they can win. Now NAVI have the proof. Slacks for the lats.
Okay, that's gonna help. That goes a long way for Slacks. The follow-up's all skill. 2 shots fired, 3 kills found from M80 Zorpa. Efficient stuff from the Slacks AWP.
Swisher 2 and 15. Oh God.
Here's this like no comfortability at any point. You can just see in how he's playing. Slacks on for the ace.
Kill them all.
So it don't matter if Slacks gets them all on this AWP.
He might. He really might. But Lake's coming in for the close.
Counter-terrorists win.
And here's the thing, I think, you know, we're gonna need this kind of heavy firepower trio.
Stack in the right place. Slacks moving over to cover the back. That lets M80 look forward on B.
Gonna get here at just the right time. Right as NAVI got into position. It's 1 from the Slacks orb. They learn about Ema as a second piece to this lurk. Lake picked up. Swisher and Sin, both the quiet pieces for M80, trapped back in cave.
NAVI no.
Spam connects for Sin. Low players. 3 low players for NAVI in this post plant, and Hext arriving down at ramp. Gonna be that next point of contact. He holds the shot. Another trigger discipline round from Hext as he tries to close the distance. Deals with bit, but it's Alexi and Ema. They don't know where they've gotten to. It's Swisher and Sin on the swing. And Swisher finally gets a kill with some impact here for M80.
God, I got so scared there that M80 weren't going to come out cave. Hex is pulling nades after showing his flank.
But every single time, like you'll nail him with a flashbang, it doesn't matter. He told me he plays, like he practices with his eyes closed, sound only. I would believe you.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
well,
not this time. Finally,
limit.
it runs its course. The double swing is enough to deal with him.
Looking at the floor. 3 mid still. Are you ready for this? They want Hex to succeed in this position. He got in cover, and I think he probably called. They don't know. Like, they didn't see me get here. So M80 won't play before him. Hoping Hex will not get volleyed. He forces the fight, and Mikaze is so quick. 5 health. That is a nightmare for M80. Still double donut could net something. Especially if Swisher can offer assistance from red. But as soon as NAVI see this stack, we know they just speed up on B.
Kind of just the... Ooh.
Backflip.
All right, Swisher.
Gotta go
Nice
B.
little one and done. Follow up for Sin. Do you want to give this a go?
Why not?
Oh! Nearly. I mean, NAVI certainly think they won't. Right? Like, you look at who's alive, you look at the game they're having.
This is scary. This is really
They're
scary.
going to try and push up on
Oh my
short,
God.
smoke fades, and they will get out with the kills. NAVI running a bit of a risk there on the push.
That's how you give them the round, really, but hey, they get both kills. Lower lows. Oh,
but it's also like the ballpark of what qualifies for a good round from Swisher and Sin is way lower too, right? Like one kill from either of them and you feel like you're in a great place. Sin and him get aggressive on this B side of the map. Swisher is fed to NAVI, but a lot of damage has been done here by M80.
Slack's in the right position to end this game.
Oh, nearly another collateral. Lake overrun, but a TK in the mix. And that leaves it even. Low health on Makaze and Ema.
And Makaze so low from the util, he might just be done for. The bomb's gone. Alexi got 2 entries, only to get TK'd. And that's how this map could dissipate. Ema trying to win out the clutch 1v2.
Hext is still sneaking. Leaving Sin to his own devices.
Oh!
Remollied, really slowing him down. And from Hex not playing, he's being wild right now. They have the bomb. I don't know where he's going, but from him not playing, Ema is equally as confused.
Oh, it's bloomed on the molly. That's not good. He's dead. Surely he's dead. Making steps through the smoke.
Gets out, and now Hex being so far away might be a problem. 30 seconds. Ema trying to clutch. Hex has had a series of great clutches across this tournament, though.
No way.
And his slow play leaves him in just the right place. Hex, more clutches in the chamber, and they shut NAVI down on Ancient.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.
They're playing good. They're feeling confident. So maybe that's enough.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really have the typical pieces of NAVI stepping up, even in that late comeback. Alexi ends top of the server, or top of his team, rather. Trying to match up with the Slacks, Hex output, the lake entries. Swisher, I hope he's put some cold water on his face.
We're all looking at you, Swisher. You can be forgiven for the last map. You turn it around now. We said he needed a change of scene and setting, and so he will have that here. Lake secures a 5v4 for M80.
Kit down in con. They're going to need that. Swisher's got to be careful here not to die in this awkward position. How does Hex win that fight? I don't know. Swisher, oh my God, they don't check it. He gets out with 2. Swisher is back, and he's got a kid as well. Wonderful 1v4 on the clock, and Lake will not let it happen. The Julies and Swisher comes up with 2.
That is perfect for Swisher. That's just what he needed, man.
They're going to back up, play retake on A. This is a peculiar round, because NAVI are going to get a bomb plant. But it will be very late. Wonderful only now coming out main.
Makaze with a chance to catch Sin, and Nade's pulled. Can't quite follow up on Swisher, but his teammates will. Trades come in for NAVI. Gifted a free route to this bomb plant. They don't think twice. Just commit to this A walk-up. Lake and Slack seeming interested, but when they lose Lake backing the connector, it will just be the save for Slacks. There's solid ground to stand on in this retake. And NAVI even giving chase in at the close. Ema comes for that gun and won't let them save it.
Slacks on. Oh God, he's blocked by his teammate. No, no, no. Oh, it's ugly. And Hex doesn't escape on B either. This has gone very wrong very quick for M80.
waiting.
Oh God, it's all, yeah. Derailed.
Swisher 0 to hero 1v4 MP9 clutch? Question mark.
No, full stop.
What if?
Bomb has been planted.
AK save would be lovely. But Bit
Bit's
is
gonna check this.
here.
Oh!
You're cursing everything.
He decided it was clear before he knew it was clear.
Who would sit there? Swisher, AK save is good. Just run. Just run. He's fine.
Terrorists win.
He's already outperforming his ancient game.
Oof, that's actually an indictment. But Makazi here's nothing, so taking that space, M80 big flank.
I mean, this is kind of interesting, though.
I don't know. They're going to walk out B. The flank will be too late to stop the
They're
bomb.
going upper with numbers. Just going to get there
Okay.
too late. Slacks hits one on the Deagle. That's
they're
going to
gonna go
slow
back.
Navi down even more.
Team tag.
Kazi, Ema both get a kill, and now Swisher's flank is being held by Ema up close. Swisher with the pre-fire deals with him. Flank on flank here. Makaze coming in through the back lines, held. And Lake will pick it up on the USP, now armed and a little more dangerous. Wonderful with the bombs crossing out late. Alexi
What?
providing
Oh.
cover. It's a weird round, but
Comms.
Navi get it.
Where are the comms? Alexi's holding ramp, throwing nades. He can hear.
If you want to look for a silver lining, though, losing around that cleanly means that you get out with another buy here for M80. Save on 4, run it back. And aggression in towards Pop. This time it's 2 rifles taking the space, no danger of blocking.
Oh no.
We've seen this before.
Never again. Stop doing it. It's so punishable. Bit's going through and he's missing. It works
Goes
out.
back, checks for it. And the bomb now split up from the other 2 for Navi.
Spot on camera, Makaze. Hunting spawn instead. Wonderful. On the line, patiently waiting. Bomb coming out, T-Con. 1 minute on the clock, Swisher backside. He's played a great game here. In these first few rounds, this could be another important moment for Swisher. Ooh,
Can't quite hold on. Makazi's able to get around him.
Hex rotating here.
Slack's giving chase, waits for that plant, decides to try and take a little shimmy around on the back of it, and leaves this in a 1v1. Hex last spotted over in com, but he decisively repositioned. Will Makazi read this? Steals himself away from a flank out camera and actually goes and claims the connector space. So with Z removed, Hex just hops on the defuse. Makaze's going to close the distance, and he doesn't move a muscle. Hex with the stick, steals that round away, and finally M80 break this Navi streak.
And again, so many hard outer setups. Leaves Hex alone.
Won't fall prey to any spam in this round at least, so on for a chance at the retake here for M80.
Bomb has been planted.
Sin waiting with Util to try and flash the gang out of connector. And they all come spilling in into the guns of Alexi B. He got 2 of them and he's throwing punches.
Yeah, it feels like M80 are trying to play this site like it's CSGO, where you could just afford to play 1 player for info at the back, play really safe, go for retake. AWP on B now. Slack's alone. Oh.
Well, here's the A play that M80 have been waiting for. Everyone over on this side of the map. Swishes 5-7 offering up resistance. It's getting run at, but he doesn't crumble, and now it's just wonderful. Needs to ace clutch. If Navi are expecting a build upon this lead. They've got him pinned in out at Olaf. Low health on Swisher at the back of the site. Leaves him a little vulnerable with the AWP on the line. That's a big miss. Sin reacts, and thank goodness he does. Closes the gap on Wonderful the moment that AWP misses its shot.
It feels weird for Na'Vi because they don't even have a main control. They've been pushed by Lake up close with that util, and they're coming out pop. Can M80 net 2 in a row and break Na'Vi's money? Double pop push, and there's nades out. Oh, disaster.
Just great for Lake that the first contact he takes is Bit, right? The one guy that doesn't have util in hand, and the moment he falls, Alexi is certainly dead. Shadow spotted. The flash is good.
They know Makazi's been on Ivy. Oh, Slacks gets caught jumping up on that box, and Sin's patience looking to pay off this kill. If Makazi finds it, opens up a 3v5. A world this can happen. Ima is walking up on Sin right now. Oh, did he step? Makazi kills rotation. Makazi follows up. 3v5. Na'Vi making it happen. Lake boxed in by the Molotov. Needed that one, but even then, Makazi's on for his third. And Hexed, a heroic first map, has got to step up with another clutch. He's been good for them all day long. Orb heard, Wonderful hits the shot, and Na'Vi win a 3v5 in the clutch.
Losing the 5v3, but even in that round, like a chance to make it interesting. They feel like they're getting themselves in good positions and then just kind of flubbing the close. Whenever Makazi's wanted this control, it feels like he's been able to get it, and so now looking to link up with him and have him be that tip of the spear. Swinging wide. Slacks just misses that timing, goes back for it. That reeks of desperation for Slacks. He lost the initiative on that fight and just desperate for anything, went back for it a second time around. It's just Hex now. Na'Vi looking to level up on Train, a runaway T-side, 8-4. They want to make this a 3-map affair. Struggled to find their footing past that point, and it's left Na'Vi in a great position.
Fast out main, and Ima's there to deal with it. He's been a ray of sunshine in this series, and he burns them alive. 4 kills from Ima. Na'Vi take the pistol in style. Swisher lines up util. This is the exec. Ima might just avoid the flashes from this position. Good check from Lake, man. He follows up.
M80's Beyblade, you just let him rip. And in he goes. A third opener from Lake. And they ain't even openers anymore, they're closers. This round's done. Not baking. Lake wants more, but he's not going to get more because the door's closed. Smoke down and the save at Ivy allowed.
Terrorists win.
Oh, there is about to be a pop re-aggression here. I think Alexi's lining up the flash for this to happen. And he was hexed, and he's able to wrestle back those 2 kills. Goes looking for Alexi as well. Flash is streaming in over the top, but content with a 4-on-3 and blocked at the pop dog. M80 gonna slow down here, taking the pace out of the round. Slacks goes searching. That's the kill to open up the B play. Na'Vi trying to scramble bodies around. But now decide just to commit to this save. That's really nice for Hex. Gets in that anti-flash position as they get close to pop. You're worried the timing's going to be there. That both players look towards the door, but no. Hex did not budge. Did make noise on that push on in, did Na'Vi, and now they commit to this. M80 all looking on. Sim with the nade pull, an awkward timing. And so that's the bomb dropped. Wonderful Zorb mops up the B play in the downtime. This one's going nowhere fast for M80. Slacks can't bail them out. That double push destroys the M80 squad, and Swisher just left looking on at a foregone conclusion of a round.
I'm surprised that they're surprised. Like you said, those steps into pop should be a huge red flag for M80 that Na'Vi could be pushing and starting to flank. It's the only position in the map that M80 have no info on, and it's the most important position in the map.
3 players over at this B site. Na'Vi might even get aggressive on their own say-so. That's what Bit's doing now. He's confirmed that there's no one here, and so Na'Vi have that much of a better picture as to where this one's ending up. Bit has essentially just saved them. They were gambled on the wrong side of the map because of that push, because of that reaction. Na'Vi have guns on in time. Plenty of players for M80 to have to break through. And the wonderful AWP not missing a beat. Only Slacks, 30 seconds left to work with, and 2 players ready to swing him here. Not the prettiest kill ever from Ema, but one that was basically guaranteed.
Looking to take us to Inferno. There's a map that M80 made interesting against Vitality, yes. But it's still Na'Vi on a revenge arc. Returning from a dominant Ancient. And looking to level up here at map 3. Big commits for a double. Feeling confident. Proof is in the pudding. Exec on B here now for M80. Last-ditch attempt.
Oh, no clear on Ema. And that's unforgivable. That's going to end the map here and now. It's only Swisher left. Na'Vi able to withstand. Their train holds up where Ancient could not, pulling it all the way back to be a 3-map series after all.
Can M80 change the script? 13-10 last time. Now they look to fight Na'Vi to finish off this series. Na'Vi who have warmed up into the game, but an M80 who started so strong. They've had a read in this pistol. 4 at the corner, ready to erupt. They go together. Na'Vi see it, they get out. You can only go so far.
They kind of get out. They're stuck. Trapped at Banana. Stuck by the stack. And it's only Ema left. Now, he's had a bunch of great pistol rounds, has Ema. But a 1v4 clutch, is that asking too much?
Surely. Time wasting with the smoke, bomb control. And no way in here for Ema. He's found a way to isolate a kill. I like it.
You're certainly not ready for this routing. Sin has missed this timing. Sin is dead. Ema has guaranteed himself one more kill.
You've got to get more than one.
And he plays the discipline. Yes. Knife pulled for Ema. Bomb picked up. Both players in front of him. He tries to play to evade. Now down to the 1v1, and you can feel it getting away from you, M80. Ema with another fantastic standout pistol round. The blade is pulled, and Ema shanks them on his route to London.
Oh, that's just embarrassing for M80. No other word. No other way to win that round. From T-spawn, and then M80 just feel the stress. They feel like they have to chase him there. That's exactly what he wanted. Gets Blade out of his chair. Let this man rest.
You can start to move on and kind of heal from the wounds of the pistol if you win this first rifle round. And that's not a bad way to start. Makaze, bullied at Banana, has not been enjoying the T-sides here. And so the nades find him to open up. Great util off the top of this round. And already you'd like to think you've done enough.
First time. This is Inferno.
Again, the smoke hits him,
Nothing worse.
forcing him to commit to the fight, and into Swisher they go. Only Bit remains. Oh, God, just crossing in front of each other there. Terrifying. Okay, everyone, stay calm, M80. Don't lose a 5v1.
That would be difficult, I think.
But two, like, spaced out nade kills as well. It's impressive. Good util for M80.
Yeah, kind of nothing you can do about that, NAVI.
They do have a nade on Bit. They made sure to hold on to this so that they can nade open the smoke, but Bit is a long way away. And they're gonna get blocked again. They just play straight through it while util's in hand for Swisher. Takes it out with one. Sin looking for something on the spam here. Gonna deny the bomb plant. 20 seconds left, and Slacks has even got one over the smoke. Nade on it. Sin collects another. It's just Mikaze left. 1 versus 4. And Slacks with an instant trade. No clutch today. M80 with a convincing round.
4-man crossfire in middle is potent.
Which is not something you'll be considering if you're NAVI because of that retake util on the B side of the map. They actually get aggressive now. Slacks posted on a deep line with this orb. That's the B player removed. Hex stops the spillover through short in the apartments and has time to back up here. Makes it into the mini pit. Now he's got support from his teammates, Swisher and Lake. Lend a helping hand. And a convincing shutdown on that mid take. M80 continue picking up steam. They're now in the lead. Thinking these A plays just haven't worked for NAVI. Let's lean very strong towards the B site right off the rip.
Insane commitment. They can't stay here. They just have to drop the nades over. So Slacks will arm his team on the triple B. And despite the util, still playing inside of the sites. Here comes the re-attack. Pushing back with a smoke flash, and Mikaze blinded gets his. Swisher looking to commit. Dangerous decision. Alexi's through that smoke. Swisher's pistol breaks him. 12 and 2 on Swisher. Remember the Swisher of Ancient. 6-kill map. Absent. Couldn't hold his mouse. He's come through in this third, looking to rewrite his story. Alone on the B bomb site now with Sin perish. Lake rotates out. Swisher has still more to do in this round. We've seen NAVI be keen to go through the utility on B. But disadvantaged already. Lake's rotate beginning. Here come NAVI. Surprise, surprise. Swisher takes one more. He saw him. He's going to pre-fire him. Bit's dead. No? Molly comes out. Lake has to repause. Wonderful low. This retake is on.
They've armed Slacks with a collection of flashes, so the rifles go and take position. Slacks gonna flash for them through the windows. Bit makes a move now, and with Wonderful holding his own. Oh, he really has to now. Low on health, back of the site. Wonderful boxed into a corner, tap on the bomb. Wonderful, that's clean. Does he have any more? Brings Hex down low, and it's real close, but no time. Wonderful.
Oh.
A crazy clutch, low health, back of the site. It was never gonna be easy for him, and he makes it happen. It's a great round from Wonderful, but this has to be like the start of something for NAVI. That's their first rifle round win in this game, and so even though the score is close, it doesn't really matter if you go back to losing now. Really, all 4 of these rounds coming down to big, heroic individual performances. Lake, how's he still going? Gets out with a third. And so we arrive again, the same 2.
Wonderful may give it another go, and Swisher's nowhere to be seen, so if NAVI want to do something, they have to make up their mind and do it together. 40 seconds. Bit's gone. It's all Wonderful. Another clutch, but this one Probably too far gone already.
This is just, you know, this is like the alarm bells should be going off right now for NAVI. This is the only map in the pool right now that's got a T-side lean to it. That's true for NAVI. True for all the squads.
A galvanizing win on a technical map. M80 maybe bite off more than they can chew here. Throwing themselves at NAVI in this final round of the half, but Lake still has something to say. Refusing to go down on this B-bomb site. He, in fact, goes back for more. 3 on 4. He doesn't want to concede everything. So stays in the chokehold at the top of Banana. Trying to finish what he started. App steps Herd. Hex finds this. Suddenly a 5v3 is equalized. NAVI are in a predicament. Bit gets past him, but you don't get 2 chances against Bit. He's quick. Lake, 1 Molotov to stop this. How many seconds can he really buy? Nata pulled. Lake follows up. He is dead. That should be NAVI's way to close the half with 5. It's not pretty. It might not even be enough, but it needs to for NAVI as they try to claw back Inferno. And here in our finale for the series, M80 better seize this opportunity. 4-1 stack, NAVI, they've lost the pistol, almost certainly.
Oh, a bit dead straight away, and yeah, the rest of them on the other side of the map.
Bomb has been planted.
M80 can't afford to take 2 shocking losses in pistol rounds. They're so entrenched here. There's not really a world in which NAVI should pick this one up. And now very, very tunnel vision on this play up through short, and that's let Wonderful sneak in through the back line. M80, this might be too much to bear if they fall down twice over in these pistols, so it's on a Lake to try and save them. Dead at the hands of Alexi, and the defuse in, and NAVI with another head-turning pistol. M80 with a force. And a desperate attempt to try and maintain control. A-side split. 3 players out through short. Sin and Lake both get their openers. Wonderful overran. And so M80 brush off that pistol round, taking the risk of the force buy, and they live to tell the tale. That is a huge sigh of relief for M80. Within touching distance, you're 1 or 2 rifle rounds away from winning this game, providing you can convert now.
Yeah, it should be 10-6 before NAVI gets a full rifle round, but that's unless they catch them off guard right back. Don't count NAVI out from doing that. They got retake utility that forces Lake wide, forces him into a fight. Ema gets that trade, but space retaken, and they don't believe it right now. I mean, NAVI rotated before M80 even did. Ahead of the game on this one. Ema gets back in the bomb site in time. 3rd piece on this hold. M80 looking to perhaps repeat that previous round. Double abs. NAVI goes searching. Hex, he's meant to be throwing the flashes for them to come up lane, but going long anyway. Turns around in time to get 1. Sees the 2nd as well. Hex with a chance to end this round, and he's done it. Double kill up. Makazi's rotate too late.
Wonderful.
And Wonderful only a pistol, unless they over... Wait.
They don't know. They have no idea. They think it's clear. They haven't checked for him. Wonderful. 1 in the back. That one's free. The next are gonna have to cost him. Out with a swing. Wonderful. Making magic happen. Slack shuts it down.
Oh. M80, they want to make a statement in this rifle round. They just want to go for the pop, go for the throat. 2 in the sight, that's it.
Using the abs pop against NAVI, trying to have that be the instrument of their destruction. It's a ballsy move for M80, but they've broken through. Ema keeps the round alive, keeps NAVI in with a chance.
Wants that smoke, he just wants it to bounce back to him or his teammate, but Na'Vi throwing a fake smoke right now. Makazi's flanking from the long side. If there's a kit, it's dropped because Na'Vi don't hold one, and Sin's found the headshot, flicked back to Makazi. They've cleaned it out. They've figured it out. One player left, and they know exactly where he's coming from. With no kit, with no smoke, Alexi knows this one is too far gone. M80 win that first gun round, and it may be one of Na'Vi's last.
Yeah, Navi now have a horrible decision to make.
And going into a final day of play against Fnatic, another unproven underdog squad. M80, it is within sight, but don't get ahead of yourself. Bit, Apps, Inferno, AK, they don't know either. He grabs that kill. They're gonna speed up on the other side of the map, look to take over B. Don't jump the gun. Kazi, Alexi, hold on. Through the smoke, come M80.
Makazi up close, blinded. Alexi tries to move in, awkward time for the team kill here. As now Wonderful joins the ranks of B, but this whole time, Swisher has been reapplying some control to the apartments. And it's rare in situations like this to still have a backdoor, right? When they lose the initial presence over towards Apps, you're kind of thinking you've cleaned up if you're Na'Vi.
Bit just re-info flash, but Swisher's already out, and Swisher, who just had a horrible first map, has been the difference maker in this third, but Bit gets back in time. That AK put to use, Bit with a hero gun. Looking to be exactly that here, blocking them at the first entrance. Lake still finds his kill, and there is a rifle picked up for Alexi, but Wonderful's got nothing.
Bomb has been planted.
Both players for Na'Vi out here on short. Lake makes it into the pit. He's been on low health the entire round. The nerves are clearly setting in. There's been missed util in this post plant. As you're a little bit shaky, you're a little bit twitchy, you know the game is riding on it. This is meant to be the free one, and
no.
Wonderful's 5-7 collects. Na'Vi are still in this thing.
Enough to send them back into A, where 3 players sit for Na'Vi. 30 seconds. Bit getting into a prime position. Alexi. That smoke implies they're going mid to B, but he knows there's no time for this play. He's going to play the block instead. Get in the way. Swisher spams through, but he has to push his smoke, and Alexi knows that. Up short come the rest. Alexi does his job, but they are in the sight.
Team are full blind, but not firing off. Might have done him some favors there. He's just dropped the bomb. They have to go for it straight away. Slice doesn't get there in time. The realization for M80, that bomb gets away from them.
In a couple of these rounds, hitting hard. The M80 feel desperate enough to pick up the pace and just go for this B execute. Oh, full blind. AK picked up, Lake can't find that entry. Since Molly does do something, but it comes at the cost of 2. M80 been getting this top B control for free. Now it comes at a cost.
It makes the moment feels like it just goes by in an instant.
Oh my god, it might pay off. Lexi jiggling wide. Gets a spot. Got to have clean entries here if this is ever going to work.
Sin leads the charge. Rest of his team in behind him. They overwhelm Ema. Are they ready for Alexi? Playing it close into the oranges. It's out with his one, and it falls to this retake. Both players for Na'Vi scaling up through Banana. It's been a pretty quiet series for Bit. But it was him with that hero gun that started this streak for Na'Vi. Is he able to keep it going? Nades rain in onto Swisher. Hexed. This guy has been Mr. Clutch for M80. So often able to deliver in these high pressure moments. But this is the most pressure yet. This is the tallest task yet. And Mountain in front of him. Is he up for the task of scaling it? Hexed with the first. Cut down. Wonderful denies the clutch. And the comeback continues for Na'Vi.
11-6 to 11-9. And each of these rounds within touching distance for M80. It should get easier for Na'Vi. They've withstood so much already. Wonderful. Forced off. Ema on the corner. They're not going to get time to clear him. He forces the kill. 2 from him. 25 seconds. Ema's got more to do. Master of this series here for Na'Vi. He's kept them in it long enough, and this one's done. Save your gun. 1v4 for Sin through the smoke. No time. 11 apiece. 5 straight. NAVI breathing down M80's neck in this final map.
At the Counter-Strike we've been seeing up until the choke. And so let's see. Pressure off a little bit, as they're not supposed to win this round.
Wonderful whiff.
Shot for Wonderful.
Wonderful
and that's
whiff.
going to cost them the B site. Breakthrough for M80. Caught on the cross. One back from Alexi. If you're NAVI, you're still very interested in this round. Your money is fine regardless, and M80 are anything but comfortable. Twitchy and nervous. Can NAVI try and make something happen in a man-down retake?
It feels impossible to lose this round, though, for M80. I know there's been some buzzer beaters that NAVI have managed to squeeze in, but how do you even begin to get through these choke points? Util will only go so far. NAVI have to force these kills, and they're not coming to you. No one's even pushing. Forget the money. NAVI, look away. And M80 on a force by pop, a single Wonderful miss is all it takes. M80 match point.
Oh my god, it's the exact same setup, exact same players, and they're just going to run it back one more time. This time Wonderful can't miss. This time Wonderful has to hit, only going to get out with one. Mikaze overran, and the B site once more. The hope of M80.
What a ballsy call. Back-to-back here for M80, and NAVI can't save this time. They've got to give it a go. They've got to throw everything in this 3v4.
At bare minimum, they're here faster. Alexi gonna leave it to a chance. Smoke push is cut down. Ema scrambling, looking for anything, but there's nothing to be found. And with Bit locked out, 4-on-1, M80 overcome. They were choking this game. They had a psychological battle raging the entire time. And they had to dig very, very deep to get these final 2 rounds on the board. There just isn't time for Bit to win this. M80 collect. They wanted to show us their growth, and they do it there in those final few rounds, dodging the choke and in with a chance of making it to London. For NAVI.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.